Well, good morning. Nothing like a hot cup of coffee when you're out here. Just boiling some more water for breakfast. Had a good night's sleep last night. Bears didn't get me, that's always a good thing. And got down to about 50 degrees, not too bad. Bundled up in my sleeping bag. A little chilly this morning, so I've got my rain jacket on just to keep myself a little warmer. Wasn't gonna get cold enough to warrant bringing another jacket, and gonna go ahead and have some breakfast, pack up and get out of here. We'll be on our way. Well, here's my steak breakfast. Oh, I apologize for the campy humor. Oh, so bad, so bad. Okay, back to photography. I just finished breakfast. Quick composition, sun streaking through the trees, some stream in the foreground near my campsite. On the 16 to 35, I'm at f16, 20 seconds, low ISO. Beautiful. Stumbled upon this cool rock house. Looks like it's been here for quite a long time. Handheld ISO 640, f5.6, 20th of a second. After leaving my campsite, I hiked west along the stream for a while until I reached my next landmark called Jake's Place. From there, I turned north and started hiking back up out of the valley and into the mountains. This was one of the most strenuous parts of the journey. I've been on the trail for about an hour now and went through Jake's Place, and I stopped at this cool rock formation with a lot of these cool little plants on it and just taking a couple shots. I'm on the 16 to 35, real close focus. I'm at about 24 millimeters right now, ISO 160, and I'm bracketing and one-stop intervals, 5 brackets. Beautiful. I finished that other composition. I went a little tighter now. I'm at the closest focusing distance I can get on the 16 to 35. I'm at 35 millimeters. Right now I'm at half a second shutter speed, ISO 160, f4, and I'm gonna play around with apertures again. Not bracketing this time, just doing single shots, and you can see where my focus point is on the back of the screen. Get that to focus there. Beautiful. Isn't this incredible? Wow. Well, I reached the top of the mountain finally. That was a lot harder than it was hiking in. I still have a long way to go. I've got the camera set up right now, 16 to 35 at 16 millimeter. Right now I'm at f11, ISO 160. aperture priority, and I'm bracketing 5 brackets in 1-stop intervals to capture this whole scene and to get some of these bright highlights in these rocks behind me and some of these trees up here. So let's see what that looks like. This shot is okay, but I wanted to do more with the scene. See that patch of lighter colored rocks bathed in dappled sunlight on the bottom right of the frame? I moved the camera to incorporate them into the foreground of my next composition. I'm still using basically the same camera settings, but creating a very different mood this time with black and white tones, exposing for the bright foreground and letting the background stay dark. Doing a bracketed series, f11, ISO 160, way up into there. Well, this place is incredible. I'm in this huge rock formation right now, and there's this awesome little waterfall that's trickling down through the sunlight, and it's surrounded by trees and rocks, trying to balance the blue sky, the green leaves, the rocks, and the water all together to make a really nice composition. And I've got it framed up right now in the 70-200. I'm about 85 millimeters. I've got a 3-stop neutral density filter on there and a circular polarizer to help take out some of the glare from the leaves. And I am at low ISO f11, and I'm bracketing 5 brackets, 1-stop intervals, and I'm comped down -1/3 on my exposure compensation. I'm in aperture priority mode. 2-second timer. Looks absolutely beautiful. Now I've set the lens to 200 millimeters through the 9-stop neutral density filter on there and a circular polarizer, and we're gonna go ahead and try to do some real long exposures. These blooms are called mountain laurels, and they're really pretty. I'm on the 70-200, about halfway through the zoom range, 20 millimeter extension tube, ISO 400, f11, 20th of a second, just waiting in between wind gusts so that they're nice and still for me. This was kind of cool. Makes sort of a backwards S curve, and you can kind of see the sunlight coming up through the rocks like that, water dripping down. I'm on the 16-35, pushed into about almost 35 millimeters, about 30, and I'm at f11, 160 ISO, bracketing 5 stops, 1-stop intervals. Well, I finally made it back up to the Twin Arches. It's been a long hike. I've been on the trail for 3 or 4 hours now. Of course, I stopped along the way to take a couple of photos and film some things. Anyway, yesterday when I was here at the South Arch, beautiful golden sunlight pouring through here during late afternoon. And right now I don't like the light at all. It's high noon, just kind of flat and dull. So I think I'm gonna call it and head back up to the parking lot. Thank you so much for joining me this weekend on my trip to Big South Fork. Had an absolutely amazing time backpacking, camping, taking photos and video, and just enjoying nature. It was such an amazing, beautiful weekend. The weather couldn't have been better. If you liked what you saw, please do me a favor, comment, rate, subscribe, let me know what you thought. And also, if you want more information, please check out my blog at jeffgrahamphotography.com/blog. You'll find more information there about my trip and other trips and things that I've done recently. Good luck and happy shooting.